Hello everyone, welcome to this series on important facts about the life and works of famous writers. And in this video, we are going to discuss Toru Dutt. Introduction. Toru Dutt, born on March 4th, 1856 in Calcutta, was an Indian poetess whose work is a significant part of Indo-English literature. She hailed from a family where education, art, and linguistic skills were highly valued. Despite her brief life, she left behind an impressive body of work that continues to resonate in literary circles. Early life and education. Toru Dutt was born into the affluent and cultured Dutt family, known for its progressive outlook and literary leanings. Her father, Govind Chandra Dutt, was a linguist and poet, and her mother, Kshetra Moni, was an intellectual woman with deep love for Hindu mythology. The Dutt family converted to Christianity in 1862, a decision that profoundly impacted Toru's life and work. Toru and her siblings were educated at home by private tutors, learning English literature, Western music, and several languages. In 1869, after the death of her brother Abju, the family moved to Europe, where Toru and her sister Aru continued their education in France and England. Toru developed a deep love for French literature, mastering the language and drawing significant influence from French Romanticism. Literary contributions. Toru Dutt's literary output, though limited due to her early death, is remarkable for its depth and range. Her first published work, A Sheaf Gleaned in French Fields, 1876, was a collection of English translations of French poems. Initially met with little attention. However, it later gained recognition, particularly after a favorable review by the influential critic Edmund Gosse. Her poetry often explored themes of loneliness, longing, patriotism, and nostalgia. Among her most famous works is the poem Our Casuarina Tree, which became a symbol of her childhood memories and her deep emotional connection to her deceased siblings. The poem is a splendid example of Keatsian influence, reflecting Toru's ability to blend personal emotion with a broader poetic vision. Toru Dutt's posthumously published work, Ancient Ballads and Legends of Hindustan, 1882, further solidified her place in Indo-English literature. This collection retells stories from Indian mythology, showcasing her deep respect for Indian culture and traditions. Despite her European education and Christian faith, Toru's work remained rooted in the rich heritage of her homeland. Toru Dutt as a cross-cultural poet. Toru Dutt's work is a testament to her ability to traverse cultural and linguistic boundaries. While she wrote in English and French, her poetry and prose often reflected a deep engagement with Indian myths, legends, and classical literature. She was among the earliest Indian writers to effectively use English to convey Indian themes, making her a pioneering figure in post-colonial literature. Her French novel, Le Journal de Mademoiselle Davers, 1879, and her unfinished English novel, Bianca or The Young Spanish Maiden, are further examples of her cross-cultural literary endeavors. These works, though set outside India, reflect her universal themes of love, loss, and identity. The Keats of Indo-English literature. Toru Dutt is often referred to as the Keats of Indo-English literature, not only because of her untimely death from consumption at the age of 21, but also due to the lyrical quality and emotional depth of her poetry. Like Keats, her work is marked by a sensitivity to beauty, a preoccupation with mortality, and a profound sense of melancholy. Critics have praised her for her ability to merge Western forms with Indian themes, creating a unique voice that resonated with both Indian and European audiences. Her work is seen as a bridge between cultures, embodying the complexities of colonial and post-colonial identities. Legacy and impact. Though Toru Dutt's life was tragically short, her impact on Indian English literature is enduring. She paved the way for future generations of Indian writers, particularly women, to express their unique perspectives in English. Her work continues to be studied and admired for its lyrical beauty, its cultural significance, and its exploration of the human condition. Toru Dutt remains a symbol of rich potential of cross-cultural literary expression. Her ability to navigate multiple languages and traditions has made her a revered figure in both Indian and world literature. As E.J. Thompson aptly wrote, Toru Dutt remains one of the most astonishing women that ever lived, fiery and unconquerable of soul. Conclusion. Toru Dutt's contribution to literature is both profound and far-reaching. Her poetry and prose, steeped in the traditions of both East and West, reflect a unique voice that speaks to the universal themes of love, loss, and identity. Despite her early death, her legacy lives on, inspiring writers and readers alike to explore the rich intersections of culture, language, and tradition. Toru Dutt's work is a testament to the power of literature to transcend boundaries and connect us all. So this was the discussion on the life and works of Toru Dutt. We will meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye and thank you.